Ever since King Eplia found the Cameron dynasty, there have been archives found to be making note of an omnipresent being. He went by the name of Yannick, and played a crucial role in guiding Eplia. Shortly after Yannick disappeared, and it was until year 668 of the First Era that the omnipresent being was seen. A young fisherman off the coast of Vardenfell told scholars that the fish were not bountiful, as they usually were, but instead seemed to be swimming away from the island, around the same time that a massive figure was seen roaring at the island's volcano for months, causing it to erupt. The booming sound from the volcano was one and the same with the man. This was the year of 668, and the start of a year-long ashen sky blotting out the sun. We cannot be sure, but from what our sources tell us, this act was the awakening of Yannick's fiercest warrior, the Mother Magica Dragon Knights, Monteva.
Subsection Mother of the Dragon Knights.
In the year 2809 of the First Era, one of Monteva's children was seen soaring through the skies. This wasn't connected to her at the time, but we now know it marked the start of the Order of Dragon Knights, being gathered to take back their throne. As they lie dormant and wait for their leader Yannick, their forces amass and chant, "DK is back." As for Yannick, his reappearance was later connected to the abrupt birth of Threatz, the Shadow Jester, king of exploitation, corruption, and trolling. Threatz is famed for creating the Dark Brotherhood to fulfill the task Yannick had given him, to assassinate and strike fear into any adventurer's heart by testing their girth with his very own hand. It was not until 583 of the Second Era when Yannick reappeared in the midst of an enslaved goblin tribe. Taking pity on the miserable goblin chief Irelia, he freed her children from the Dwemer machines and gained ferocious warriors who now see him as their god. This is the start of the Goblin Vanguard, Yannick's berserk goblin warriors who can fight at any odds if Yannick wishes it. As Yannick made his way into Cyrodiil with his newfound children and admirers, he fell in love with the Ebonheart Pact herself. Lust overtook him, and he bred with her and had 2 sons. One was born a demon, his name Deadly Heels. The second son, a fearless warrior, Big Moist Wrangler Bears. It was these 3 that rallied the pact and reveled in countless victories against the giraffe-chasing Eldamiri and the prideful Daggerfalls.
Subsection Story of Demon King Deadly Heels.
Every victory that Deadly Heels won for Arius, his power grew tenfold. His unimaginable power drove him to the point of insanity. He would rant to the pact about spies and faction loyalty while sitting on his throne inside Arius. Using the might of his brainwashed demon-spawned Zerg, he would crush any solo player who dared venture onto Arius lands. Big Moist recognized his brother's turmoil and told the father that he feared it would lead to the Pact's downfall, since Arius was the key and heart of the Pact's defenses. Yannick, with his godlike powers, locked his demon son in a coffin below Arius, only to be released when Arius was in dire need of its demon king. The demon spawn, who loyally sat inside the keep for hours with their demon leader, lost any reason to live and committed Sudoku. Yes, Sudoku. As the last of the demon soldiers was about to plunge her blade deep inside herself, Big Moist stayed her hand and said, "Allow me to plunge my sword deep inside of you." Big Moist was too powerful. The love bunny was slain by his sword as his shaft was pulled from her, but not before she gave birth to Jin, the unruly seducer child of the pack. Release Deadly Heels from his tomb. It requires a god's magic, a bear's strength, and the blood of a demon. Each of these warriors provides something key to the pack's victories. Big Moist strikes courage into the hearts of Ebonheart warriors and extends their aggro line until the kill is made or Big Moist is feeling merciful. Yannick, Highborn's first, Ebonheart's god, the god of siege, inspires pact players to lay down siege and desecrate all foes within range. Their accuracy and timing are greatly increased. Jin, son of Moist and grandson of the god Yannick, is still but a newborn chick on the battlefield. Do not let this deceive you, for he is still worth 10 of any foe, which is equivalent to 100 Syrexes. This Highborn family is entrusted with defending Ebonheart's lands and stronghold areas. This responsibility comes with a price and secret that our DK's backbuys have uncovered. The Highborn family must call upon the demon Deadly Heels when the pact is most in need and Arius is under attack. For Arius is the heart of the pact, King Deadly Heels, and the key to their victories.
Tell Yannick to get some group.
Get G kicked.
Dude, I think I'd rather
You get on your knees and you suck on him. Suck him off. Come on, come on. How many people can we get to do this? Join in, join in.
Come on, guys. Dude, this guy. Oreo, come on. Larry. Dude, I'm logging out.
Never take kind of the threats, I be off in your neck for you reach for the tech. Send me, niggas gon' hear me, then fear me, feel me. Whole bunch of green in my Philly, turn up. Whole bunch of niggas if you run up, tryna act hard with your gun up. I shoot your sun up, grinding to the sun up. Middle finger flash, that's a one up. I'm a young gutter, dog got mother. Curry said cut him with his brother. Leave them boys wet like water. Off with his neck, posted with his set. I don't take kind of the threats, take kind of the threats.